So remember, folks, when it's time to feed the chickens, make sure it's Neutrina. It's be sure, be safe, be thrifty. Neutrina. Howdy, folks, another edition of Andrew Turner Auctions. And it's going to be a good one again. Those who were here last week saw how gosh darn good that one was. This was going to be just as good. A couple of really cool signs, and those are the real deal. No fakes here. Fox Built Feeds. Famed for results. Awesome, awesome. Got another sign on this end. There you go. RCA. You got the dog hearing his master's voice. Some strange copper sculpture there. Another strange one, just all kinds of copper wires bursting out of this thing. What's weird is every once in a while it'll shake all by itself, but that could be the ghost. I'm here by myself. Weird things happen. Cool. A harpist. Very nice frame. Finished showing you this art on this side here. That's pretty gosh darn cool. I'm trying to stand behind a table of stuff that you will soon find out what it is. Rene, R-E-N-E, or Reen. Big painting. Very cool. Abstract, but kind of, you know, almost looks like a landscape in India or something. But maybe that's just me. All right. A couple more on this side. That one's cool too, and that's R.A., you know, look at the photos, give it your all. It gets hard to read, you know. If I was somebody who could paint that good, I'd make it real easy to read my signature so everybody knew I did it. But not everybody's like that. Chiefs! Couple of nice fruit baskets with awfully nice labels. Gold wing. Look at his skull. So, according to Vaughn, this is like a big giant kudu. I mean, we're talking like a buffalo skull size. And look at those horns. And this thing weighs a lot. We would normally hang this sort of thing up on the wall, but it weighs too much. I mean, we don't trust the leather that's on it, that it might snap or something, come crashing down. So big old African skull of something. There's a seed planter, corn. I really like this set. I didn't find an actual military mark, so I think it's, you know, somebody like maybe a general wanted his own little dinner service. But it's in OD green. It's got all the stuff in it. Super cool. And here is the, let's see if I can do this. There's the silverware. Sorry I don't have Chuckles this time. I forgot Chuckles at home. I'm gonna bring Chuckles back out. So for those of you that hate Chuckles, too bad, man, because some people have been going, give me some Chuckles. So Chuckles the puppet, for those who don't know, sometimes I pull out this sock puppet. His name's Chuckles, and he's funny. I have a spider running around on my hand. That's awesome. I'm trying to shoot a video, and I got a freaking spider. Okay. Spider gun, I think. Kind of a cool guitar here. It says Leo Jacquez? Leo Jacquez or Les Jacquez? I don't know. 1980 inside is the label. So I think it's somebody who made this guitar. It's kind of beefy, but and it looks like it's unfinished. Like it needs the, you know, little maybe some mother of pearl inlay there. But oh yeah, don't judge it on that. It's obviously not even close to being tuned. But a strange, kind of a cool guitar, I think. Certainly one of a kind. I've been standing here holding this tray for my emperor for 1,500 years. I'm tired. This plate is heavy. Yeah, that would suck. Here's the box for it. Pretty gosh darn cool. New. You know, it's not an actual emperor chin, you know, soldier, but it's made to look like one, and it's awfully cool. Neat stuff there. There's a coffee pot without its lid, but it's TWA. So if you have a TWA coffee pot lid, there's your coffee pot you can put the lid on. Real cool chair. Little kids chair. Look at these. All individually hand carved. They almost like a bunch of, and they all have top hats and everything. What a strange, cool thing. And what a box of bones. Look at that. There's a goat's head with its goat horns, some jaw bones, clavicles. There's just a regular cow horn, looks like to me. Turn that into a powder horn, and it's all in a nice little fruit box. Some kind of cool, primitive, I don't know, maybe it held little dough balls or something. Fruit, maybe? I don't know, but it's cool. This is a cool print. It's not an actual painting, it's a print, you know. But I haven't seen one like, you know, that's pretty cool with the matchlock. The guy's holding a matchlock rifle. Pretty old school. Looks Rembrandtish. I don't know if I showed you the African mask. I think I did. This stand has it's made by Repogel, if I'm saying that right. Cool dough bowl. I believe that's for quesadillas. Smash the dough down, make your little dough ball into a quesadilla. Phone stuff, cool phone stuff. Check out the photos for particulars, and I believe this is the real deal Pepsi. In fact, I'm pretty much positive. I'm not sure if the 47 underneath that 120 means it's 1947 or not, but pretty cool. Native Americans doing the bear dance. A real cool painting. Can't find the signature on this thing. Old frame. There's a cool fruit label made into something you can hang. And if you have a Zippos to show off, or perhaps you have a little place that you're selling stuff, that'd be cool. That Zippo stand. And cheese slicer. I believe that's for cheese, or I guess it's for anything that can go. But careful if you're going to come to preview on Wednesday from 11 to 1, or an hour before the auction on Thursday at 5 o'clock. Auction starts at 6. Careful if you go playing with that. That blade is sharp. Sharp. Don't cut yourself. Nice purse. Or handbag or whatever. Alright. Cool. I couldn't really get it to work. Maybe because I wasn't putting any coins in it. But one of those, you know, it'll tell you your weight. But what a cool design and cool colors. Art Deco look to it. Very, very neat. Hey, you need a Longaberger basket? We got some baskets. You like Longaberger? Longaberger. Awesome. And we have more than that, you will see. Tons of cool Longaberger baskets. Ones I mean, it's amazing how many styles they did. I like that piece. Kind of made by a Japanese artist. Signed in Japanese, so. And there's some crystals, some Waterford marquee crystal. Those are bobbleheady type statuettes there. Really neat. There's some commemorative Eastern Star stuff. That's a piece of Red Wing. Real cool, weird, metallic-y glazed head of David, I believe. One of those Raku, whatever, a Japanese type pot. That's a nice piece. Kuan Yin. I'm pretty sure that's carved out of some sort of sandstone. Another awesome dough bowl. Look at that sucker. That's beautiful. Down here, plenty of crocks. A lot of crockery. You into crockery? You want some crocs? You like crocs? We got crocs. Look at that. They just get bigger. There's a churn at the end. Awfully cool. This piece is really cool. Tin lined. I believe it's tin lined. So tobacco. It's for tobacco. You would there's a sponge inside there, or would have been, and you would have moistened that to keep the tobacco moist while it's being. I'll even show you. Always in perfect condition, as long as those who are shipping it are doing what they're supposed to, which is keep the sponge moist so the tobacco stays good. Awesome box. Sorry about that. Tons of cool stuff up here. Really cool clock. I think it dings at their little bell. There is a key. Neat churn of some kind. The wheels on the other end, but awesome. Some seashells. Really cool items. This turtle and this weight. Now the fish is made of lead, and that's for ice fishing, and so is the turtle. You would actually, turtle doesn't have any hooks on it. You would use that to bait fish to come towards your little hole that you cut in the ice, so you're kind of bobbing around this turtle like he's a turtle in distress, and some giant walleye or muskie or something will venture over, and then you snag them with a big old hook like that. We don't really do much ice fishing here in Missouri. We're a little too far south, but really highly collectible stuff, especially the people up north. Neato stuff. Real cool. That's a bunch of fruit labels, and they're in perfect shape. I don't think they were ever put on a crate. So you get like pre-crated, and there's at least maybe 10 or a dozen or maybe even more than that. So you could seriously frame them all and make a killing. There's a giant book on health. Really cool brass rooster, like a fighting cock type. This piece is so cool. Came from a bank, the Clinton National Bank in Clinton, Missouri. Isn't that cool? Brass on a wood base, all, you know, so that would have held all your withdrawal deposit slips, pins, everything you would need while you're going to the real cool propeller in the back. Again, you know, check out the photos for specific stuff. This stuff, yeah, real horn there. That's walrus tusk. And there's some ivory, you know, that kind of walrus ivory stuff. Real cool lead soldiers. Another great dough bowl there. Really cool lighters. Not so much in this case. There's a cool Olympus camera in great shape. It's even got its manual still for old Olympus. That's pretty cool. All kinds of cool costume jewelries. There's some, this is cool. These are all about Cadillac. I believe it's got tons of photos of different Cadillacs, award-winning ones. So it's, I think it's a Cadillac club. And you would have gotten probably one of these every month or something like that. But then it's got some other stuff, part supply, 59 Caddy new car specifications manual, a reprint, of course, of that. And just a bunch of those different. If you happen to have a vintage Cadillac, you would love that. Cheese box, those are so cool. Got some cool specimens of rocks. It looks like it's got some fossils in it. That piece, this weird, there's some quartz, some bones, more bones, deer skull. It's like somebody hacked the antlers off of it. There's a piping chanter kit. So that's the part you need to learn that helps you learn how to play bagpipes. That's the part that you blow into and you do all the... So that would go into the bagpipe eventually. Yeah. We had a bagpipe last week. Somebody bought it. They might want to buy that too. Help them learn. There's like a CD, how to learn how to play bagpipes. Cool. Yeah, bowling pins. A lot of labels on them. Some of them look kind of decorated up with faces and stuff. Interesting. This is awesome. So the person, the consignor, told us this was at one point Willie Nelson's jukebox, but he can't find the key, can't get into it. But apparently inside this jukebox is the paperwork confirming that this is Willie Nelson's jukebox. So if you know how to pick a lock and you can get into this darn thing, you might have a big surprise. Now it did fire up, it lights up, it acts like it wants to play. It'll actually, we keep putting money in it and we keep picking albums and it'll go to it, but it doesn't pick it up and play it. So it might need a little bit of just a tune-up, you know. But it's a Seaberg. That's what you want right there. And aren't those cool graphics? It's got a trumpet, makes it cool. Okay, so here's a bunch of albums that were in the jukebox, and there's the labels, all in a tin. I mean, come on, how cool is that? That's cool. Some lamps over here. I'm going to show you that this is not the direction we're going to necessarily go, but since I'm over here and for time's sake, I'm just going to give you, don't mind that chair that just went by. That was sold and they haven't picked it up yet, so it ended up in the video because we're running out of places to put people's stuff. It's real nice when you buy stuff and you take it home instead of leaving it here. Real nice rack there, full of posters. I only got a couple shots of posters, but man, there's some great posters here. You gotta check them out. It's impossible to show them all. You know, I'd been taking pictures for about 5.5 hours by the time I got to this rack, and there's no way in hell I was gonna try to wrestle each and every poster. But every one I was opening up, you know, real cool. There's vintage stuff, there's cool movie ones, and they're all in great shape. I want you to see that little cubby thing in the back. That probably would have been at some local swimming pool. Put your stuff in it, get your lock, and lock it up. This is all music-oriented stuff. It's an empty violin case, but all kinds of different items there for choice. Let's get to the furniture because we have some excellent furniture. Look at that. Yep, that's a statue. It's not an actual deer taking a nap, but it looks like it. Very cool tiger. Awesome stuff over here. This would be the rear end of this cabinet, and the reason I say that is you're about to see. Need to show this. This is carved out of stone. Some spooky face. Yeah, that's a good solid piece right there. So here's the other end of it. This would have faced the customer. We believe it was for seeds because there's a small gap, and all those have glass in them. So you would have filled it in with whatever seed somebody wanted. Like, I want that kind of seed. So then they would have been able to pull out the drawer that you saw in the back and sell them the seed. That's our thought of what it was for. Probably so. That's cool primitive stuff. That's one of those steamer, ironer kind of things. Presser machines, Kenmore. That's awesome, awesome. Okay, gotta keep moving, Very cool. That's that actual old dead cactus. There ain't no picking those up anymore out of your national parks. You get your butt in a jam if you do that. Really nice screen there. Awesome. cool I'm pretty sure that's for laundry. I took a lot of photos of the insides of it and everything. Real cool chest. Just as you can see, just really cool, primitive, cool benches. That looks like a bench from a old train station, maybe. Who knows? That's a old ice box, and it's the real deal. It's not some fake thing. This is really cool. You can tell they made the legs out of the yolks, ox yolks. This is an old door. Still has its old door latch on there. Cool piece. Another cool piece back here. Kind of looks like an old workbench. It's got the clamp. Real cool, primitive pantry. Awesome pieces. I'm trying to spin. I know it's going to be a longer video again, but I got to show you how cool this stuff is. Very nice desk. Very nice little, I don't know, dresser or buffet, whatever. That's new, actually. And that's kind of modern looking. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sort of a high boy, I guess is what you would call that. We got vintage bottles, tons. We sell them usually, I believe, by the, the crate. So you're getting a collector crate. Awesome stuff there. Okay. Keep moving here. Safeway stores, Phoenix, Arizona. That's an old banana box. So cool. You got chickens. Now you got a box to stick them in. Here's a old church pew, looks like to me. Old table. There's a corn sheller. Or a sheller of some kind. Nice little buffet there. Old. There's a cool baker's pantry. It's got the, these are always cool. You can load it up with flour, and as you need it, you get it from down there. You know how they work. You guys know. Alright. Where next? I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do the side table. So tons of stuff. We're doing, like last week, these sort of islands of treasures galore. This is a decent guitar. It just needs a Luther to fix it. It's a Yamaha, and Yamaha doesn't make bad stuff. Really cool art back there. Native American. There's an African shield. Actually has a bullet hole in it, so I'm not sure if that's a real deal or what. More records. Look at that. Just, yeah. And I got to walk all the way around it. There's a couple washboards hiding behind those gigantic 70s lamps. Nice printers. Tray. There's cool records there. There's some vintage skateboards, 3 of them in it. There's an old, if you can see it, I can't even see it. It's an old scale. Show you these interesting wall hanger type stringed instruments. Nice skis. Nice. Hey, snow's right around the corner. Nice runner sleds. There's Tiny Tim's crutches. He was real. God blesses everyone. Cool stuff on this one. See again, whole island area of stuff for this consignor. Those are Fiesta ware plates. Very nice print of some either red heads or canvas backs. I'm going real quick. I don't have time to get all technical. Nice. Cool art pieces in the back. Check out the photos if there's a piece of art that catches your eye, and if it had a signature, I try to get a close-up of the signature. Not that that always helps, because sometimes it still looks like scribbledy scrab. Neat stuff over here. Again, another different consigner, another island of treasures. Pretty cool mandolin, pretty cool lute, I'm guessing. The mandolin-y looking thing here is made by Samo. Tried to get a picture of the label inside. There's a Waterbury clock. This is a cool one I couldn't find a name on, but it's hefty. I'm not sure what this is. This opens up, so maybe an inkwell, and that little circle there would have held your pen, or maybe a brush to do calligraphy, because this looks very Asian. Pretty cool. Yes, Surgical Anatomy of the Horse. All 4 volumes. You'll be dissecting horses in no time. Not sure what this is, but it sure looks like Jimi Hendrix. Look at that. Doesn't that look like Jimi Hendrix? But it's a faded out flag of some kind. I don't know. If that thing could talk, there'd be stories to tell. Longaberger baskets! Just like I told you. So this double table is just full of big Longaberger baskets, and then we've got your precious moments, collectibles, tons, all choice. Those of you who collect those, you're just gonna have to come on down and root around and see what these all are. We'll probably be selling these by the by the flat, by the little box. See that the flat box is just full of Hallmark collectible ornaments. Look at all those. Look at it. Look at it. It's crazy, man. More precious moments collectibles, precious moments. So precious. All right. Now to wrap it up, Longaberger baskets. So these are smaller, all Longabergers. Man, if you want to start a collection, there, bam, instant collection. Very cool items. Collectible cars. Look at all those Matchbox cars. Tons. Cool Westinghouse record player. There's some records you could play on your new Westinghouse record player. Bones. The bones. Look like deer to me. I'm not sure that scapula looks a little big to be a deer. I'm not really sure about that, but deer type head stuff going on here. Yeah, maybe that's something else. I don't know. Vaughn probably knows. Yeah, that looks different than a... Ask Vaughn. He's the expert when it comes to bones. Bones and World War II era German stuff, or World War I era. He's a genius. Real cool iron pieces here. Excuse me, the fan's in the way. Get around here. Look at that. All these parts and pieces from cool stoves of the past. Awesome stuff. The whole auction's just chock full of very fine things. There's none of this, you know, this junk. There's no junk. You don't deal with junk. Just all excellent items. So, as you can see, once again, as I say every week, not the kind of auction you would want to miss. Awesome stuff all the way around. I don't even know if I even showed this. Look at that cool screen. Cool chests over here. Look at that. That's an old roasted coffee box. Real nice one. It says West on top. Check out the photos. Yeah, goes on and on, folks. We're gonna have a great time. Doors open at 5 o'clock this coming Thursday. Plenty of seating. Auction starts at 6. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.